TechPulseAI documentary. Script. Copilot, the reasoning engine. Runtime, approximately 15 minutes. In the sprawling architecture of modern artificial intelligence, most of the attention falls on the language models themselves, the billions of parameters, the training data, the benchmarks. But there is a layer that sits quietly between the raw intelligence of a model and the finished output of a human operator. And that layer is doing something far more important than most people realize. It is reasoning. It is structuring thought. It is taking the chaotic potential of a machine that can generate anything and focusing it into something that actually works. That layer has a name. It is called Copilot. And if you have been thinking of Copilot as nothing more than a code autocomplete tool or a chatbot that happens to live inside your editor, you have been looking at it from the wrong angle entirely. Copilot is not a feature. It is not a plugin. It is the reasoning engine that holds the entire AI stack together. And understanding that distinction changes everything about how you build, how you plan, and how you operate in the age of machine intelligence. Section 1. What Copilot is. To understand what Copilot actually is, you have to stop thinking about it as a product and start thinking about it as a cognitive architecture. At its foundation, Copilot is a reasoning engine. It does not simply generate text or code in response to a prompt. It takes the intent behind a prompt, breaks that intent into structured subproblems, evaluates possible approaches, and synthesizes an output that reflects a chain of thought. When you ask Copilot to build a function, it is not pattern matching against a database of code snippets. It is reasoning about what the function needs to do, what dependencies it touches, what edge cases exist, and what the most coherent implementation looks like in context. That is a fundamentally different activity than generation. That is cognition. Copilot also functions as a synthesis layer. In any non-trivial workflow, the operator is not dealing with a single domain of knowledge. You are writing code, but you are also thinking about system architecture, data flow, error handling, user experience, and deployment constraints all at once. A raw language model has access to all of this information, but it does not naturally organize it. Copilot does. It pulls from the context of your current file, your project structure, your recent edits, and the broader patterns of the code base to produce outputs that are not just correct in isolation, but correct in relation to everything around them. This synthesis is what separates a useful assistant from a parlor trick. The third dimension of what Copilot is lies in workflow support. It does not exist to answer one-off questions. It exists to participate in the process of building. When an architect is planning a new service, when an engineer is debugging a race condition, when a team lead is structuring a sprint backlog, Copilot is embedded in those workflows. It remembers context across turns. It adapts to the operator's style and standards. It holds the thread of a long reasoning chain even when the human gets distracted or shifts focus. This is multi-domain intelligence applied not as a general-purpose chatbot, but as a workflow-integrated reasoning partner. That is the core identity of what Copilot has become. Section 2. Why Copilot matters. The reason Copilot matters is not that it makes you faster, although it does. The reason is that it makes you think in a more structured way. Planning is one of the hardest parts of any complex technical project, and it is the part that is most often skipped or done poorly. Engineers jump into implementation before they have fully mapped the problem space. Product managers write specs that leave critical ambiguities unresolved. Architects draft diagrams that do not account for failure modes. Copilot changes this dynamic by acting as a thinking partner during the planning phase itself. You describe what you want to build, and Copilot helps you decompose it, identify missing pieces, surface assumptions, and structure the work into coherent phases. That is not a time-saving trick. That is a cognitive upgrade. Copilot also provides something that is genuinely rare in any tool, digital or otherwise, which is decision support under complexity. When you are standing at a fork in the road, deciding between two architectural approaches, two libraries, two data models, the traditional approach is to reason it out alone, ask a colleague, or search the internet and hope for clarity. Copilot gives you a structured analysis of the trade-offs. It lays out the pros and cons of each path. It considers factors you might have overlooked. It does not make the decision for you, but it ensures that the decision you make is informed by a broader and more systematic evaluation than you would typically conduct on your own. There is a deeper reason still that Copilot matters, and it has to do with system-level thinking. Most developers and operators work in fragments. They think about the function they are writing, the bug they are fixing, the feature they are shipping. Very few spend their time thinking about how all of those fragments connect into a coherent system. Copilot does, because it has access to the full context of your project, and because it reasons rather than just generates. It naturally operates at the system level. It will flag when a change in one module breaks an assumption in another. It will suggest patterns that are consistent with the rest of the code base, rather than introducing novel approaches that create maintenance debt. This system-level awareness is not a nice-to-have. In complex software, it is the difference between a code base that scales and one that collapses under its own weight. Section 3. Operator Workflows. To see Copilot in action, you have to look at the specific workflows where its reasoning capabilities become most visible. Architecture planning is one of the clearest examples. Consider an operator who has been tasked with designing a new microservice that handles payment processing for a multi-tenant platform. The requirements are scattered across a product brief, a Slack thread, and a conversation with the compliance team. The operator opens their editor, describes the problem to Copilot, and begins a dialogue. Copilot helps identify the bounded contexts. It suggests an event-driven architecture to decouple the payment gateway from the order system. It proposes a schema for the ledger table that accounts for idempotency and reconciliation. It flags the need for a dead letter queue before the operator has even thought about failure handling. None of this is coming from a template. All of it is reasoned in context. Workflow design is another domain where Copilot's impact is profound. An engineering lead building an internal deployment pipeline needs to think about stages, gates, rollback triggers, and observability hooks. Rather than drawing a diagram from scratch, the operator describes the desired flow to Copilot and iterates. Copilot suggests a staging gate that runs integration tests against a ephemeral environment before promoting to production. It recommends a canary deployment strategy with automatic rollback based on error rate thresholds. It structures the pipeline as a directed acyclic graph and generates the configuration files to implement it. The operator is not being replaced. The operator is being amplified by a reasoning engine that can hold the entire workflow in its head and optimize it holistically. Debugging logic is where Copilot proves its worth under pressure. An engineer staring at a race condition in a concurrent task processor is dealing with a problem that is notoriously difficult to reason about in isolation. The timing is non-deterministic. The state is shared across routines. The logs are ambiguous. Copilot steps in and analyzes the code holistically. It identifies the missing view text. It points out that the channel is being read after it is closed. It suggests a refactor that replaces the shared state with a message passing pattern that eliminates the race entirely. The engineer still owns the fix, still reviews the change, still tests it. But the path from confusion to clarity was shortened from hours to minutes, not by guesswork, but by structured reasoning applied to a concrete problem. Section 4. Copilot in the AI stack. Copilot does not exist in isolation. It is a component of a rapidly evolving AI development stack, and its role becomes even more significant when you understand how it integrates with the other tools in that stack. Consider Cursor, the AI native code editor that has redefined what it means to write code with machine assistance. Cursor provides the environment, the context window, the file-aware intelligence. But the reasoning that happens within that environment, the structured decomposition of problems, the synthesis of solutions, the iterative refinement of an approach, that is the Copilot layer doing its work. Cursor is the operating system. Copilot is the intelligence that runs on it. Now look at OpenCode, the open source alternative that is pushing the boundaries of what AI-assisted development can look like outside of proprietary platforms. OpenCode brings transparency, extensibility, and community-driven innovation. But it still needs a reasoning engine. It still needs a layer that can take a vague instruction like refactor this module for better testability, and turn it into a concrete plan of action. That is where Copilot's architecture matters. It is not tied to a single editor or a single platform. It is a reasoning pattern that can be embedded anywhere that structured thought is needed. Claude Code represents another integration point. Anthropic's coding agent brings a different model architecture, a different training methodology, and a different set of strengths to the table. But the principle remains the same. Whether the underlying model is GPT-based, Claude-based, or something that does not yet exist, the reasoning layer that structures the interaction between human intent and machine capability is the layer that determines the quality of the output. Copilot is model agnostic in principle, because reasoning is model agnostic in principle. It is the pattern of thought that precedes generation, and it can be applied regardless of which engine is doing the generation. The most important integration is with agents. As the industry moves toward autonomous and semi-autonomous AI agents that can plan, execute, and iterate on complex tasks without constant human supervision, the reasoning layer becomes not just helpful, but essential. An agent without reasoning is a script that calls an API. An agent with reasoning is a system that can plan a multi-step workflow, adapt to unexpected results, handle errors gracefully, and produce outputs that are coherent across the entire task. Copilot is the reasoning backbone of that agent architecture. It is what turns a language model from a text generator into an autonomous problem solver. And as agents become the dominant paradigm in AI-assisted work, the importance of that reasoning backbone will only grow. Section 5. Final take. We have spent this film exploring what Copilot is, why it matters, how operators use it, and where it fits in the broader AI stack. But the single most important thing to take away from all of this is deceptively simple. Copilot is the reasoning layer of the builder stack. It is not the model. It is not the editor. It is not the agent framework. It is the structured cognition that sits between human intent and machine execution. And it is the reason that any of those other components produce useful results. Without a reasoning layer, you have raw generation. You have autocomplete. You have a language model that can produce plausible-sounding text that may or may not be correct, may or may not be relevant, and may or may not be consistent with the rest of your system. With a reasoning layer, you have planning. You have synthesis. You have a system that understands not just what you ask for, but why you ask for it and how the answer fits into the larger picture. That is the difference between a tool and a partner. That is what Copilot has become. The builders who understand this distinction are the ones who are getting the most out of the AI revolution. They are not just prompting and hoping. They are engaging with a reasoning engine, iterating on structure, refining plans, and producing work that is not just fast, but coherent. They are treating Copilot not as a magic wand, but as a cognitive amplifier. And they are building things that were simply not possible before this layer existed. The reasoning engine is here. The question is not whether you will use it. The question is whether you will understand what it actually is when you do. This has been TechPulseAI. You have just spent 15 minutes with the reasoning layer that holds the entire AI stack together. But the stack does not end here. There is another tool that has quietly changed how builders go from idea to shipped product in record time, and it is time it got the spotlight it deserves. Next up, Lovable gets its 15 minutes of fame.